Hello property fans, Carlo here. I've been doing some research over the last few weeks looking at the available research and publications on the status of the market, and I thought I would share some thoughts with you as some analysis. So first of all is the market is growing at about 3% on average, and that's really what I want you to focus on, averages. You know, Oscar Wilde said, or was Mark Twain said, lies, big lies, and statistics. Lies, big lies, and averages. So the 3% average is actually made up of parts of the market that are simply not growing, in actual fact are showing signs of decline in nominal terms, and parts of the market that are still growing at a very, very healthy 6 to 7%. So it's quite clear here is that it's all about knowledge and education. You know, do you want to invest in the 0% growth market or in the 6 to 7% growth market? And it's quite clear that the properties that are just normal properties for normal South Africans that are affordable and that provide and really represent a primary need are still doing very well. So focus on that part of the market and you will do very well. Moving forward as well, not just looking back, but looking forward most importantly. The second thing is that I'm actually very positively comforted by the incredible resilience that this property market in South Africa is showing us. We've obviously had just last week the news that the economy is contracting at minus 3%, which was a shocking number. Despite that, there are no signs that the market is going down. It's at best sort of stabilized and surely not exciting, but it's quite amazing to say that despite the economic growth not being there at all, in actual fact being in a contraction, the property market is so resilient. And one of the reasons why it's so resilient, because there are very, very powerful supply and demand underlying fundamentals that beyond the short-term, call it drivers, and the short-term, call it negativity or pessimism that is a feature of the reality at this point in time, the market is still, call it like, is refusing to die. So I'm very optimistic that when the economy turns, because it's always about as a cyclical market, you know, the property market is going to react very positively and start showing us very healthy signs of capital growth across more asset classes. So that's the second analysis. The third analysis that I want you to reflect on, and this was really out of like some statistics and analysis that PayProp have released, which are very useful. First one is that rentals again are showing signs of slowly but surely picking up again, moving back towards the long-term average growth, which is really a function of inflation. So going back, you know, currently running at about 3 to 3.2% growth per annum, which is not great because we know that a lot of the rates and body corporate levies are still growing 7, 8, 9, 10%, but certainly not going down and starting to point in the right direction back to the sort of 5 to 6% growth, which I think we should be planning on moving forward, in the next few years. I don't think we're going to go back to the 10% an annum rental growth, but 5, 6% very healthy and something to count on moving forward. The other sort of like final reflection is that this is a market that is now sort of like moving into a phase of stability. There's still a lot of deals out there. So again, if you want to fast track your property success, the critical thing that you need to do is you need to buy below market value, because buying below market value is going to do two things. One is going to give you insurance against any equally unexpected or unforeseeable events which might make the market move back towards a negative territory, because if you bought 15%, 20%, 25% below market value, even if the market goes down 2%, 3%, so what? And the other thing is going to give you a much better return and a much better long-term capital appreciation, because you're getting capital appreciation on $1 million, but you only paid 850. So hopefully these are some analysis, some reflections that is going to serve you well to fast track your property success. And this is Carlo Mariani, founder of The Property Coach, and I'll see you at one of our property education events. We got a great event on the 26th of July at Rampart Golf Club. I've just released some free tickets, and we got a great event in Bryanston on the 6th of July. It's a Saturday, it's a full day event, fast track your success workshop, and you will absolutely love it. And I look forward to see you at one of the events. Ciao.